A damp weekend, but the temperatures will be very comfortable. Susanna Villarreal, nice to see you. You sound like, you know, something we travel on across the country. You are a tamale maker. This is what we call a cottage industry, I guess, a small business, and you provide tamales for small shops and for your friends, and good for you for taking something that you know and love and that you're very experienced at and creating a business from it.
Thanks.
How did tamales come about, and where did they originate? What are their origins?
They come from all over parts of Mexico, south, north, central.
And the basis of a tamale is corn or corn husk?
Corn, well, it's corn, made of corn, masa, harina, and you wrap them on corn husks.
And do you eat the corn husks when all is
No,
said
you
and done?
don't.
No,
No,
they're
you'll
just
be sick.
Okay, good. Glad that you corrected me on that one.
Okay.
Was this born of necessity? Many countries have staple foods that they use, you know, in just about every meal. Same kind of thing with corn flour in Mexico?
Yes, it is. Since we have too much corn, I guess, they invented this dish, you know, centuries ago.
You brought along some corn husks.
Yes.
But you also brought along banana leaves. Now, if there aren't enough corn husks to go around, can you wrap the tamale in this?
Yes, you can, yeah. You soak them overnight or for a few hours to make them soft. And then, you know, that's how you prepare the stuffing inside.
And just like in life, it's what's inside that counts, not what's outside.
Well, inside we mix maseca, which we have here.
Now that's corn flour?
Yeah, corn flour.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we put the salt and the baking powder.
Look how organized you are. And I guess you have to be if this is a business for you.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Do you still eat tamales even though you make 1 million of them a day?
Sometimes I don't, because it's
a little too much.
Yeah,
now, what is
much.
this? This is a most unusual
shortening, just soft shortening. Yeah, so
now
you
that's
mix
uncolored, unblemished. It's absolutely
soft.
pure,
Make sure it's soft.
Okay.
So then you add a little bit of stock.
Now, what kind of stock? Vegetable or chicken?
Vegetable, chicken, pork, beef. Anyone that you have, you know, sometimes you have like a minestrone soup, you can also use that one, you know?
Whatever flavor you want.
Yeah, whatever
Susanna,
flavor.
it strikes me that this is an economical dish.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Is it a nutritional dish? I got a little nervous with the shortening going in.
Yeah, well, that's the vegetable shortening is not fattening, you know, it's like having a piece of apple pie, I guess, or whatever.
And this is stuffing for many, many tamales. It's not like you're going to eat the whole bowl of stuffing.
Oh, yes, from this one, you can make maybe 100 tamales out of the whole bag.
How many do you make in a day? Let's say it's a busy day, lots of orders. How many would you crank out in a day, do you think?
Probably 80, 85. Yeah. Wow. So then you mix all together till it's
you get your hands in there
fluffy.
As well?
You have to make your, you have to put your hands.
Give that a little, both of us, each of us has washed our hands. So
yes.
Shall we?
Yeah, it's kind of messy and sticky. That's fine, it's okay. You're doing great.
Go, baby. There we go.
Yeah.
I've always thought that
all together is
okay. How do I make this coagulate? Glue it together.
Yeah, just add a little bit more stock. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll carry on with this. I know that you've got a further movement. You've moved along here. You've got what this is going to look like in about 5 minutes.
That's the magic on television.
Okay. Yes.
I have the dough ready right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to try
Somehow this will look like that. I don't know. Would you mind adding a bit more stock for me,
Sure,
please?
no
Thank
problem.
you. My hands are a little occupied. All right, I'll stay here and do this if you would help us along. Now, what would be the next step?
Sure, okay, the next step...
Mind your way here?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
Just let me go behind you, sorry.
Here we go.
So you take a leaf out of the bunch. And then
I should probably just go sit down and do this somewhere, shouldn't I? Get out of your way. And...
Yeah, sure, okay. Or maybe you can try to make one. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's very simple.
Is
you
it?
take the spoon, the back of the spoon, and you just spread it on the leaf like this.
And most chefs have a little apron around their waist and they can... Would you carry on just for a moment?
No problem.
Would you excuse me just for a second?
Please, go ahead.
Right back.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Just going into our diner for a quick little...
Please.
Here we go. Now, Susanna, you mentioned to me that you can eat tamales for every part of the meal. You can have it as an appetizer.
Yes.
You can have it as a main course, but you can also have it as a dessert.
That's right.
How does that happen?
It's sweet. You can add some raisins, sugar, pecans, whatever you want to.
That's very clever. It really is like bread in a sense, because you can start a meal with bread.
Yeah.
You can make a meal of bread, depending on what you put in it.
That's
and there are very sweet breads that can be used as breakfast or dessert.
That's right. Yeah. So this is how you spread it. And then I brought some shrimp right here.
All right, so you're going to add a little shrimp to this.
Add a little shrimp.
Susanna's
from the
shrimp?
filling. That's right.
That is small shrimp, as opposed to jumbo shrimp.
Yeah. Again, you can make vegetarian tamales.
Yes.
You can make
Now, if you were to make
pork.
vegetarian tamales, what would you suggest that you put inside?
Any kind of vegetable.
Okay, so it could be what you've got here, onions,
You can even put more
peppers.
corn if you want to. Even
Sure.
if you're using corn masa harina, you can still add more corn if you want to.
Now, what you're going to do is tie the ends, very
Well,
much like a
this
New Year's
is-
Eve cracker.
This is just this is like a firecracker actually, but it's just the look, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you
But,
cook them?
You cook them, steam them like this.
All
The,
right.
the
Should we
water is
actually
already
put one
boiled.
on, do you think?
Yeah, if you
All
want.
right,
to.
shall
Sure.
we?
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
why wouldn't you bake these in the oven or microwave them? I'm sorry to use the word microwave. We're with a true cook. You know,
No,
we don't microwave when
the
we're-
healthiest way to cook a tamale is steam them.
Okay,
Yeah.
shall we?
So you put them like this in here.
Just lay that. Now, should I have the
That's
ties
right.
on them? Okay.
Yeah, like that.
All
Yeah.
right. And would you
then
layer them?
for
Would there be a
about-
second layer or just the
Well,
bottom
it depends
layer?
how many you want to make, or use a bigger pot.
If you're doing
just to
85 a
put-
day.
Yeah, you need a big pot.
For how long do
That's
you
right.
steam them?
For about 45, 50, 60.
Then
know.
you open up the leaf.
That's the way, yeah. You open the one at the top, so then if that is cooked, when the leaf, just opens properly,
Yes.
is done. They're done.
Then how do you eat it? With a spoon?
Then you eat it like this. Okay, I have some tamales in here.
we
don't
have
need
to
this
say goodbye,
anymore.
though. That's the only slight problem
Yeah.
I'm dealing with
Okay,
right now.
there you go. And I know you're anxious to try a tamale. Have you
I
ever
am.
tried one?
My grandmother used to make them.
Oh,
Yes, so I do
wow.
really enjoy them.
So then you make the sauce in here. You put
You
the
are
sauce.
preparing breakfast for me, and I thank you so much, Susanna, for being here this
you're
morning.
welcome.
You're wonderful.
Thank you very much for having me.
It is a pleasure. We're going to head into the City Pulse newsroom right now to check in with Kevin Frankish. Oh, my goodness.